morning, South Florida, and welcome to the breakfast at the Brooklyn Cafe TV.
Take a deep breath and a good whiff of that coffee brewing. Grab yourself some toast, a donut, or any breakfast as Dawn and Freddie get you up and ready for the rest of the day.
So call in at 888-565-1470 to share a tip of the day.
Or just to say good morning. Shake off your sleepies, buckle in, because it's showtime.
Welcome to the morning brew. I feel like the Masquerada.
Masquerada.
A Masquerada.
Why? Why are you wearing that?
Because I washed this, and it's like putting a whatchamacallit.
It does put a vacuum pack around your mouth.
It's like putting a comforter on your face. I am now the comforter king. Hear you.
Ah, you're so funny.
I am wearing this to prove a point.
And what point would that be?
Should I take it off or keep it on? I'm going to hyperventilate any second.
Take it off.
Okay. I'm going to take it off, but I do wear it because people say I don't wear it. I have strategically placed masks. And
they're around the entire studio, correct.
Entire studio. I got a mask here, and then you know why? Because when people come in, I don't know where I'm going to be and what I'm doing, and whoop, comes on the mask. The kids always have their mask on, and if you don't believe me, come on down and take a picture. She has hers. Even the Bilal has his.
Yep.
Now, I have to open up with first, good morning.
Good morning.
To the morning brew, where your laughter meets our bagel, or the other way around. Your bagel meets our laughter. I want to thank you guys for sharing out the show. The numbers yesterday were terrific. But I have to bring up the new debate. The mask. There were people protesting about not wearing a mask. There were people burning masks and putting it in a pan, burnt, as a form of demonstration.
Is that like bra burning?
Like bra
burning?
Yeah, but I wasn't going to say that, but yes. I don't get this. They're turning wearing a mask into a political statement that I shall control you because you must wear a mask. So now, to be politically correct, love that word, they're giving you the option. They give you a mask. You want to wear it? Don't worry. You want to wear it? Don't worry.
I don't think that's anymore. Broward County is mandated, and I think Palm Beach County will probably be soon to follow.
Well,
in public places.
Let me just bring up a point. I know that everybody thinks that this is a hoax, this is a political agenda, yada, yada, yada. West Palm, Broward County, what you guys call Broward County, I still don't get it, but West Palm Beach reported 20,000 cases in 7 days.
20,000?
20,000. We're over 3,000 deaths. You know, I guess it doesn't matter anymore. Right? And you can't even use the word matter. I got to think about what I'm going to say. It doesn't matter anymore. There was a 21-year-old girl that went to Orlando, got sick, and she was on the news, and she was pleading for people to understand. You fixing your coffee?
I'm trying to figure out what I'm seeing in the screen. I'm listening to you. Keep chatting.
She was pleading with people to please understand. She's a 20-something. She got sick. It was the worst time of her life. And all I'm trying to say this morning, if you got a mask, put it on. If you don't, get a shirt. Wear it. It's not a big deal. This is not trying to protect. This is you trying to protect yourself because you're protecting yourself when you wear this. Not the other person, you. And you don't want to be what society tells you or makes you believe. I saw a football coach with a speech which I wanted to play. And he was telling his players, you are who you are, not what other people want you to think you are. And I listened to this carefully, and I heard his message. Be safe. If you got a mask and you go out, wear it. If you see somebody else that doesn't have a mask, wear yours. It's okay. Because you are going to be at a higher percentile of protection. Not that this is going to save your life. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. But it gives you an opportunity. Let's not get to the ultimate zone of craziness. Burning a mask and protesting because nobody tells me what to do. Ain't nobody telling me what to do.
You know, my feeling on it, can I tell you my feeling on it?
I want to hear it.
Good morning.
Good morning.
First of
How are
all,
you?
happy Thursday. Happy Thursday,
I'm
everyone.
lit up today.
Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Happy Thursday. He is still on his rant, but it's okay. Mask, no mask. I know everyone has their opinions. If masks can protect can protect you, which in fact, then you don't get it perhaps, you don't spread it to other people. I spoke to my parents last night. Things that break your heart. Can't spend Father's Day together because they're concerned. Can't see your grandson because you're concerned. Forget the bars, forget all these other restaurants, bars, movie theaters, concerts. That's just opening it up. But when you actually think about what you can and can't do because you're afraid of getting a family member sick, and you couldn't live with that fact, if in fact you passed it to them and you didn't know, if you were somewhere in this 14-day, 21-day silent spread or contagious, that is what breaks my heart. I think my mother was almost in tears yesterday. She said, I just can't come to your house. I said, Freddie hasn't seen his grandson. These are the things, when you take the politics out of it, when you take going out and having a good time out of it, the things that you can and can't do for fear of getting somebody sick and ultimately perhaps even worse, that is what worries me. Mask, no mask, wash your hands, whatever protocols it is, it's that end result. Just fix that end result. Try not for that to happen.
Well,
My nephew had it in Orlando.
That's right. I'm going to a funeral on Saturday from a gentleman that we've known in the family for years. And he died. He was 55. And he died in less than a month.
My nephew, thank goodness, he's fine. He spread it, his girlfriend, him, his fraternity brothers, all of these things. Within a week, he tested negative. He's got antibodies. He has a strong immune system. He's 19 years old.
Everybody's different. You see, you don't look at the age being the difference. It's the immune system being the difference. You can have a 10, 19-year-olds, and every one of them.
She laughs about the frat house. Yep.
Well, frat house. Well, frat houses love to share everything. They want disease. They want everything.
Yeah, they're all just hanging out.
It's hanging out. Okay? But what I don't understand, forget about that. You have the right to hang out. Listen, you have the right to do anything you want because this is America, allegedly. But it just drives me nuts when people stop doing it because they're doing it. We talked about this yesterday. What happened to independence thinking? Okay,
It's
what
herd
happened?
mentality.
Is what?
Herd mentality.
A herd mentality.
Isn't that what it's called?
A cow goes into the barn to get slaughtered and they all follow.
Pretty much.
And this is supposed to be, I mean, we are protesting about things that are not justified and everything else, but we are still continuing the trend of thinking the wrong way.
I'm wondering, though, I haven't seen the news on this. In Tulsa, there's supposed to be a convention this weekend.
Yeah, they started lining up today.
So my question is, do we know where that we stand with this whole thing? So Aaron came over yesterday for dinner, and Chelsea was over for dinner, and we're talking about it, and I said, listen, I don't talk politics. I don't, governor, whether he's Republican, Democrat, doesn't matter to me what our governor is. The fact that things are opening is concern to me. Take the party side out of it. Aaron says, but Mom, the reason he's doing this is because he's affiliated with that. I go, okay, no, still put that aside. Why are the theme parks opening? Why is there a convention in Oklahoma? Why are we potentially, if it were to happen, allowing
Well, hold on.
this to happen in Jacksonville when we've had how many cases?
Hold on a second.
Yes.
Aaron is mixing apples and oranges and coming out with grapefruits, okay? Donald Trump right now is in trouble. He's in trouble for about 4,000 different reasons. You could pick and have this conversation.
No, that's just me saying this.
No, I understand. But he's having that convention in Tulsa because he knows he's in trouble. And they are giving you sanitizer and a mask. They're giving it to you at the door and taking your temperature. And you have to sign a waiver. There's going to be 60,000 people in there. 60,000 waivers.
And you think this is okay?
Time out. You have the option of wearing the mask and using the sanitizer.
I guess you have the option of going also. But
There you go. Well, hold on. The president's in trouble. He's pulling out all the stops here. So Biden's going to say, oh, look at this maniac. And I get it. Don't go.
yeah, but there are people that are burning masks and people that feel they want to go. They're not concerned with coronavirus. They're not concerned with the spread of the disease. However, they can spread it to other people who would be concerned.
But what do you think is going to happen when a mentality of a guy who won the presidency?
I don't know why it's being allowed.
He didn't expect to win because he's the president.
Why is Tulsa opening up their convention center?
Why are we opening up Jacksonville?
Well,
why
that's
is
my
Biden,
question to you.
Biden is going to open up one too. He wants to see what happens on Monday. You got to understand, this is a game of chess. And each one is pawn to rook.
But we're putting lives at stake in this
No, we're
game
not.
of chess.
Yes, right. We're putting lives at stake. We are deciding this. So let's put Tulsa to the side.
Yeah.
Okay? Let's go to the beach. Let's go to the movie theater. Oh, no. Let's go to the Dairy Queen that I went at 2 days ago, where there were 20 kids in there, her age,
Probably
their
younger.
age.
Yeah.
Me and Linda were the only senior citizens, which I hate that word. We're the only older group there wearing masks. We were the only ones. Even the employees. I asked the guy.
And you went in.
You know why I went in?
Why?
Because I wanted to tell the employee, I says, why don't you have a mask on? Oh, it's not mandatory. I walked out. But every kid in there didn't have a mask.
Not mandatory.
But this isn't Tulsa. This isn't a political statement. This is just stupidity at the highest level
So now
of
you take
accomplishment.
those 20 people and then you multiply it to 60,000 people in one place, and you think, what's going to happen? What do people think is going to happen?
They're going to get sick. And they're going to say, but I had a right to. This is a new thing. I'm sick, but I had a right to. I had a right to get sick. Because nobody's going to take away my right to be sick.
So when the movie theaters open on July 3rd, you going?
No. Get out of here. I'm going to the movie theater. And I'm a diehard movie buff. And I'm not going.
Do you know I used to be a diehard gym rat? Haven't been since middle of March.
It ain't worth, the short gain is not worth the long term. You know, I would like to live another 20 years. Yeah, right, what a joke that is. But the short gain, I want to see the sun, then go outside. I want to get in the water, then go in your pool. Or get a hose. Or take a shower and go outside and dry off. You're not missing nothing.
You know what I find interesting about the beach? It's 110 degrees outside, right?
And
105.
sandy.
And sandy. Okay, yes, the beach is. You think it's not going to spread on the beach. However, we have proof positive that things do spread at the beach, right?
Who knows what it is.
But
Okay.
the beach, the sand, the sunshine doesn't stop the spread of COVID-19. And if you've got a great immune system, fantastic. You don't know who you're going to bring it to. We talked to our crew about it. If they want to go to the beach and they want to go out for dinner and they want to go to the movies, great, go. But don't come back for 2 weeks. We can't tell anyone what to do, but I don't think it's fair to expose
I
everyone.
didn't know that was a mandate if you go to the beach.
It's
not
not
to
a
come for 2
mandate. I
weeks.
want them to consider what they're doing before they come back in
But
and
then
expose.
you're making up their mind. If you're telling them they can't come here for 2 weeks if they go to the beach.
Val, are you going to the movies? Teddy's not going. Hector's not going. I know Slick's not going.
So let me get this right. If I go to the movies, I can't come here for 2 weeks?
You can sit 6 feet away from everybody.
This is an interesting turn
Just
of
think
events.
about who you're exposing. When you
I think
expose-
about who I'm
Yeah.
exposing. I'm probably the biggest germaphobe
No, I
there
think I
ever
am.
is.
You may be worse than me now.
I am worse than you. I carry 12 masks. How many masks you carry?
3.
I got 12. I got 4 in my car, just in case I forget.
I gotta tell you, the advantage of being a guy, I don't know if it's an advantage or not.
There it
You know
comes.
what blue light, when you go into a hotel, you can see all the stuff on the,
Here it comes.
right, you can see all the stuff, so they say blue light, black light, whatever light it is.
Yeah.
When you're a woman, you wear makeup, you can see everything on the mask. It's disgusting, but you see it. When you're a guy, or you don't wear makeup, you don't see it. Same stuff
Guys see it. We don't care. We just shake it off and go.
on your mask. Don't you
Yeah.
look and go, ugh, I can't wait to wear this again, in the garbage.
I
I
did-
bought a pack of 50 to share. I think I'm going through them all myself.
They just washed this.
You know the problem with those for me? First of all, they're probably better than the other ones that I have because they're so tight. I put them on, I got lipstick all over my face. I look like a freaking clown.
Then
2
don't put
seconds
the
later,
lipstick
I got
on.
lipstick everywhere. So that's the thing with that. That's a great weekend mask.
I'm going to tell you, you know what the problem with this is? Your breath. After 6 hours of talking into this bad boy,
I hyperventilate.
I want to kill myself.
I can't breathe in them.
I can't take it. I have to cry. That's why I keep changing them.
Do you breathe in them? I think I
No,
hold my
Dawn, I don't breathe.
I don't.
I hold my breath for 3 hours.
I pretty much hold my breath
Get
when I
the
walk
hell
around
outta
with them.
here.
Ever
What's the
notice I
matter
sit
with you?
down far away from everyone, I take it off and I breathe, I put it back on. I think I hold my breath, I walk around people, I sit back down someplace else. It's a lot of stuff. There's things going on.
You're funny. All right, so that is today's rant. Wear your freaking mask. Do me a favor. Now, the other question I had that I want to ask the crew is when people go into establishments, now they're saying, because the spike has happened, here comes the spike, that they want you to wear a mask in businesses. Is that legit? Can people do that? I mean, we have it here, please wear your mask until we find out who you are. Is that legit?
It's all legit. I wish Teddy were here. I want to talk to Teddy about the piece she did yesterday about Aunt Jemima.
It was on the news today.
So I don't know where Teddy's getting her breaking news, but I love where she's getting her breaking news from because
You
it
don't know where
is
she's getting it, but you love it?
Yeah, because you know what? She shared this on Teddy Unscripted yesterday before it was actually on the national news today. So I don't know where her news source is that she got it, but I think that is, I don't know what you think about it. To me, it's pretty powerful what's going on.
You know, it's really funny because my mother, when we would go to Pathmark to go shopping in the day, they were the biggest. They were like your Publix now. My mother used to buy stuff by the pictures on the box because she didn't speak English. She couldn't read English. So my mother always remember, get abuelita, which means the Aunt Jemima lady that's on the bottle. Again, my mother's side of the family is Cacique Indian. Half her brothers are black. So she didn't look at color. She said, get abuelita, get the little old lady, get grandma, in other words. And that's how we used to pick up the syrups and what have you in certain boxes, Cuckoo's, the flakes, Tony the Tiger, Tigre. So I just brought back the memories of how Mom used to shop in the day. That if it's being insensitive, take the damn thing off. Well, what's the big deal?
So they're
130
changing it.
years.
So
130 years.
They're changing it. Jemima, Mrs. Butterworth, all these things that.
But you know, in the day, it was that society that the cleaners and things like that, that people used to take care of families. They had the best of. They used to have the best recipes. They were the best cooks. They were the best at this stuff. And somebody got smart and says, they were trying to pay the person probably a compliment. Who knows?
I think different cultures have different recipes, different ways of doing something. My culture, my culture is I don't cook, so I'm very happy to open things from a box. But I didn't even realize Land O'Lakes, I always buy their butter.
That's here. Land O'Lakes is in Florida.
In Lakeland? That
That's
I don't
where
know.
they make the butter.
Anyway, apparently there was a Native American woman on the
Yes.
tub of butter. Yes. I never realized they even took her off, so I had my toast this morning.
They took it off a long time ago.
A couple months, only 2 months ago.
No, I remember Land O'Lakes became the corn stalk with the flowers a long time
That's
ago.
parquet. Land O'Lakes has a circle in the middle and then had a Native American woman in it. And 2 months ago, they took her out. I didn't even realize it. I took the butter out of the refrigerator. Every morning I take it out. It's gone. I mean, you don't even realize
You
some
know
of the
where
things
it
that have
comes from, Land
changed.
O'Lakes? Florida.
Lakeland? I didn't realize
Land
that.
O'Lakes by Tampa.
Lakeland.
Land O'Lakes. Lakeland
Orlando.
is this way.
It's
Land
called
O'Lakes
Land
is-
O'Lakes?
Yeah.
That's the name of the city?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't
We
know
used to
that.
play football against them. And one of the players was making fun of the opposing player. And he says, oh, you guys are good for us for making butter. You ain't nothing but butter. And I said, butter? What the hell does that mean? And they said, oh, yeah, they make it here. And they talked about the company and everything else.
But so many people are changing their logos.
Yeah,
It's-
Washington Redskins now. It's a debate of removing that. The Atlanta Braves may have to change there.
I wonder what FSU's going to do.
I don't know. It's going to be an interesting. You also have the Michigan Trojans. It's all sorts of stuff.
Why? What's
going
wrong with the Trojan?
It's a condom.
That's
It's discriminatory.
I
Women
wonder-
don't wear condoms.
I wonder what's wrong
You're
with the
gonna burn a
Trojan. I'm
condom.
thinking, what's wrong with the Marlin? What's wrong with the Dolphin? Nothing. But you think about all these things that could be changing, right? It's really interesting. It's just gotten so big. And talk about businesses changing. You know how many marketing companies can jump on this and help change businesses, changing your brands. It brings me back to tomorrow's show, BYOB. Build your own brand. Brands change. Brands change.
And you know, marketing, branding is a powerful tool.
Right now, I think
in
it's
marketing.
tremendous.
It's funny because we produced a show with Leslie, Laser Lady, with Leslie Carmen, and she has a jingle after every commercial. And now I have it in my head because I produced that show at night. And I asked Leslie who did the jingle. She sang the jingle.
She sings,
She's a
and
singer.
her ex-husband is a music composer, and she did the jingle. But she is rebranding and helping people, and she's trying to help me for weeks. She says, give me 45 minutes. You have to put your health first. I said, yes, I know. I will call you today. And this was Monday, and it's Thursday. So sorry, Leslie. I know my health has to come first. You and I have been so busy working and doing, and again, I spoke to a longtime friend yesterday, and they had to let all their employees go. That's
Are
what I
we
said to you.
permitted to bring them on the air to talk about
I
them
want to
now?
bring them. I want
Can we
to
talk
spotlight
about
them
it?
tomorrow with what they're doing for tomorrow, because you know what Sunday is.
Father's Day.
Sunday is our 4-year anniversary of our show. Longest
Sunday's
day of the year.
Father's Day?
Yeah, Sunday's Father's Day, and
We
Sunday
never
is our
celebrated our
It's because
anniversary on the
every
Father's
year the calendar changes.
Day. Why
so
is the calendar
June
changing? I don't
21st
believe that. So I'm going to celebrate Christmas as an anniversary soon?
June 21st is our anniversary. So if you think back to 4 years ago, it was in the middle of the week. It was on a Wednesday. That was our 1 year anniversary. We went to Juniors. 2 years we did it at the gallery. 3 years we did it at Crazy Uncle Mike's. And
Right.
because of a leap year, 4 years now happens to fall on a Sunday. But we will celebrate tomorrow.
And
4
who made the
years.
cake for us?
J&D Cakes.
Now, J&D Cakes, which is located right here on Federal, towards Palmetto, no?
Yes.
J&D Cakes, they did a cake for us last year. There was a television set. And they took a picture of us and they put it on the set. And we ate it. We had it at Crazy Uncle Mike's.
Yep.
But the television set was so amazing.
Can you believe that was a year ago already?
No, I don't. I think you're totally incorrect. But I got to get a picture of that TV set. Because J&D Cakes are known. They won Cake Wars a few years ago. They're known for their artistic deal, not about they have a camp for kids and everything else. They got a whole bunch of stuff working in there. But they're known to bring in something, they duplicate the best cakes I've ever seen. The best.
They're the nicest people.
So I would like you people to find J&D Cakes. Do we have their address?
I will look up their address.
Yes, I would like you to call J&D Cakes today and get a cake. Let's help out the community. Buy a cake, small, medium, and large, it doesn't matter. It's Father's Day. If you even talk to them soon, they'll do something in the image of your dad.
Cupcakes, anything. They're doing an online kids camp. And what's amazing, remember last year we were there watching, camp was going on. Jackie was there, Paul Vadiato. I cannot believe it's been a year since we did that. So all of the elements that were at J&D Cakes, now the kids have at home. They have their baking sets, they have their ingredients. Everything was part of this kids camp package, and now they do it through online, and they work with the kids
That was
all
a
day
great
long
show.
through caping and doing. And
Remember that show we
Yep.
did that with the kids? They loved Jackie Birch. They wanted to marry her. They were in her hair. And it was cake everywhere.
But think how quickly time goes. That was a year ago.
Well, we got to help out the community. We got to help out the business. We got to help out our friends. I am going to call J&D Cakes. I'm going to give them a picture of my father. Here you go. You want to know what I want for Father's Day? If my kids are listening, I want a cake with my father's picture on it. And I want to send it out to my sister and everybody else because I'm going to tell you, they are the best.
They're making a cake for us tomorrow.
Are they? That fast? Really? I got to call her. Maybe we call her on the line. Maybe we call her on the midday show.
We can call Sweetness.
Sweetness.
Give 'em a call.
You remember that show?
Joel, yes.
I said, I was calling her Sweetness, right? And he says, no, that's my name.
You know, it's funny. Our first year anniversary, we had a triple tier. It looked like a wedding cake with you and I made out of fondant on the top at Juniors.
I fell apart.
You fell apart. My wand. It all
You
fell.
you took it home.
I think I did take it home. I tried to save it and it didn't work out so
You had
well.
to freeze it,
I did freeze it.
and you never ate it.
And then we brought it in. No, we didn't take the top. We just the people.
Yeah.
And last year's cake, that went like so fast. That
The
cake was
television
amazing.
set, we got to find a picture.
I'm going to find a picture. I'm going to go
That
through
was
my phone.
Oh, Danielle Bujan probably has it.
Yeah, she does. So I'm going to go through and find some pictures. But they are, not only their cake's amazing, they will create anything for you. They are the nicest people. And Daniela is from Brazil, so I think she'd make a great collaboration with our,
Fuego?
are we calling it Fuego in Portuguese?
No, the Portuguese set hasn't been
Has another
determined yet.
name, right?
Yeah.
Reach out to them. We'll get you the phone number. We'll get you the address. Let's go to commercial break. We're going to put a commercial together for them because you know what? We have to help those that have helped everyone else along
That's
the way.
right. And
J&D Cakes.
they've helped everybody. So give them a call. We're going to get you the information, and we'll give it to you so you can give them a holler. Let's line them up with 20 orders. I'm going to call.
Let's give them a call. Give us a call, 888-994-4995. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
The way you live your life says a lot about you. The way you choose to commemorate your lifetime can say even more. It's a single event that speaks volumes. So how do you celebrate a life? Dignity Memorial providers believe that your memorial service should be as unique as you are, reflecting your personality and your passions. It should be a perfectly tailored send-off, a fitting tribute for family and friends to celebrate the person they love. We're professionals at catering to your every need, right down to the catering. In fact, no detail is too small. So when it comes time for a fitting tribute, we'll see that your final wishes are beautifully fulfilled. It's what Dignity Memorial providers are known for. And why you should rely on us to see that your life is well celebrated. The celebration of a lifetime begins here.
You have a business you want to share, ideas you want to be heard, and events you want to be known, then amp them up on Amp It Up, our new online radio station. We want your voice to be heard, so spread the word on Amp It Up. Contact us at 866-224-5422 for more information. Let's amp it up.
Welcome to your vacation staycation. And what better way to kick back than to blend up a sweet pina colada, a smooth mojito, or just a nice stiff rum and coke. If you want true relaxation and enjoyment, then you want Gubba Rum. Gubba Rum is a unique rum infusion. Gubba Silver Rum is infused with real shredded coconut, and Gubba Rum Gold is infused with real shredded vanilla bean. Both are made with certified organic ingredients. Each infused Gubba Rum is 35% ABV, 70 proof, and as we say in Boston, wicked smooth. So if you're looking for the best combination of taste, smoothness, quality, and price, your clear choice is Gubba Rum. If you want that wicked smooth taste for yourself or your vacation staycation, visit GubbaRum.com to find your closest liquor store that carries Gubba Rum Gold and Gubba Rum Silver. Gubba Rum, it's wicked smooth.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
And we're back.
Good morning. Welcome back. You know, we've had a lot of people commenting on the show.
Tell me what this
I
is.
just want to share it was
Say it.
the rant of Freddie, but Dr. Dora, people are discarding used masks and gloves on the streets and polluting. It's unsanitary and disrespectful. Please protect our earth. Respect each other. Wow, Dr. Dora, you know, Dr. Dora, who wrote the trilogy of all the Love, Revenge, and all of those books, she said she got called a dumb sheep for wearing a mask.
You know what? Dr. Dora, Dora, if you saw yesterday's show, we had a conversation about whether or not you should use Velcro on your sneakers because they call me old. Do you know that I got a ton of texts yesterday?
About Velcro, or that we picked on you?
No, saying, you know what, Freddie, you're right. You could wear whatever you want. It
Of
doesn't
course you
make you
can.
old.
We got a text yesterday asking what was the outcome of dress up. Should you dress up for work or not? Charlotte Lustig says, good morning. Marketing is what she do. More than ever, business realize that they have to ensure that their name is in the public eye. And you should ensure that your business is in the public eye for the way you want it to be in the public eye.
I'm going to give you a hint.
Because how you portray yourself is how people will see you. So if you send out some messages that are not in alignment with you or your business, that is how you're going to be perceived. You know, you always say you are guilty by association. You are judged by the friends that you keep. All those things my mother used to say. I'm like, yeah, Mom, right. Yeah, Mama, you know what? Mom was kind of right.
Yeah. Isn't it amazing how the older you get, the wiser you get?
Or maybe just the more experience, all those things that
No,
you
no, no, no.
learned.
Ain't not experience. Ain't not experience. It's about wiser. Let me tell you
Are
something.
you wiser now?
Shh. I am. There's so much wiseness coming out of me. I gotta close my ears so it doesn't spill out.
Our crew, they bribe each other with coffee. I love it. She walks in and go, how thirsty are you?
Let me tell you something.
I love how they work together.
Let me tell you something.
Uh-huh.
Now, this relates to everybody. Relates to you. Relates to them.
Uh-oh.
When you were courting, when you were looking for Mr. or Mrs. Wonderful,
Uh-huh.
you used to look good, right?
Yes.
You used to put on a little cologne. You used to shave in all the right places, right?
Huh? I used to wear
You used
sexy
to-
negligee.
you used to, well, I hope you didn't wear a sexy negligee when you went on a date, but that's a different conversation.
Mm-hmm.
But you used to get up in the morning and you used to prepare yourself because you were going to meet the future Mr. Wonderful or the future Mrs. Wonderful, right? It's called consistency. So, to answer the question, you should get up every day with the same consistency. Shave. Even the women, shave. Look good. Smell good. You know what? Take that shirt off and wash it once in a while. You know, put a little cologne underneath, a little arm stuff on there. Present yourself like you did when you were courting, and the whole world will be a whole better place because now you respect yourself, and that's the first step in learning how to respect other people.
Got to respect, exactly, 100%.
My father taught me this.
Things that you learn.
Do you know when I was six, you remember the Wilkinson razors? Oh my God, the Wilkinson razors. You guys know what the Wilkinson razors are?
No.
Anybody know what the Wilkinson razors are?
I go, no.
It is a razor that you turn and you put the blade in it and then you close it.
Safety razor?
Is,
It's called a safety razor.
is that what they call it?
A safety
And it
razor?
has the two blades sticking out the side. It was Wilkinson with the swords. My father used to
that
give
again?
me. My father used to give me a Wilkinson razor with no blade, and he had his. It's like a straight edge on a holder, and he taught me the proper way to shave. When I was 6, put the shaving cream, my whole head looked like a giant cotton ball, and I was like, I felt good about me because I told my cousins, hey, I shaved. I didn't shave. There was no razor in there. But ever since then, and Linda will tell you, I like to take a shower in the morning. I like to groom. I like to clip and shave wherever it needs to be
I
done.
like you clip and shave too every day. I gotta
Because you're
tell
going
you.
to work, you're meeting people. You want to have that same level every day. Now, when you're 60, 70 years of old, 80 years of age, and you still smell like a baby, I was going to say something, like a baby, you're doing the right thing.
Better
It is
than a mothball.
presentation. I mean, would you go to a restaurant that smelled like vomit? Absolutely not.
Do you know that we, when the kids were little, we
You went to a vomit restaurant.
No, we took them up to St. Augustine and we stayed at this great little hotel. We have like this
Smell like
little condo. No, that
smell
was
like
nice.
vomit.
And then we decided to leave early and take the kids to Disney World on the way back down. And behind the Marriott, there's like these timeshare apartments, I guess, that you can rent. They're big, more than a room because they're apartments. We walked
Do you know what
in.
she's talking about? I've never heard of this.
In
but yeah.
Orlando, there's timeshares. You can
All right.
rent
And what happened?
apartments. So we walk into the first one, smelled like vomit.
The vomit room.
And I had to leave. So I go back to the front desk and I check in. I go, this one's not going to work. They go to the second one, like Goldilocks. No, that one's not going to
Smell?
work either. We go to the third one. I said, all right, this is okay. My whole family thought it smelled like vomit. I don't know. But yeah, that vomit thing, the cleanliness,
Stinks.
it's bad.
Would you date somebody that had BO? And the only one in the world that doesn't notice it is you dating the person. Would you date that person?
Would you tell them? You would tell them.
Now, what if you didn't smell it, but everybody
You have
else?
told them.
But what about if everybody else tells you, not too good? Would you stop dating them because of it, because of everybody else?
No, but if I have a really good cologne, yeah, take him to a doctor maybe.
Now, BO with cologne is the worst combination. Sometimes there is a gene called.
You think a lot of people smell like BO. You have this conversation. I
Oh
go,
my
no, it's their
God.
cologne, it's their perfume. And you said no.
Oh
and
my
then you
God. Oh my God. Come on now. I am hypoallergic to smells.
You're allergic to
I gotta tell you,
smells.
I had a pair of shoes. They got wet. And they smell like the funkiness of the world. So when you put these shoes on, you take them off, what do you think is going to happen? Your feet stink, right? Now, you guys heard yesterday, I think feet are very important. I burned them shoes. I buried them and burned them. You know why? Because you can't get it out.
Oh my gosh. Aaron once had shoes that were polluted with something.
Oh my God.
They were horrible. And he was a little boy, the light up sneakers from like Payless or something. They were so bad.
Take the
that
batteries out of them.
Every time he'd go into his bedroom, he'd go into his closet, he would throw up. And then he'd leave and he'd be fine in the kitchen. And he'd go back in his room and
It was
he'd
the
throw up
shoes.
again.
Eat your shoes.
It was the shoes. There was like some chemical in it that made him throw up. I took the shoes back, but it was horrible.
Horrible.
It was the shoes.
It's the worst smell. I have a cousin.
He would throw up in his room and leave.
I have a cousin had bad fungulitis in the feet. Smell like death. And we went to the bowling alley, and he gave the shoes. The guy behind the desk goes, "Oh, it's you." He says it's you, right?
He would know by
when
the smell of his shoes.
So when we were leaving the bowling alley, they couldn't find the shoes. When he took the bowling shoes back, oh, I know where these are. They had put them in the basement.
You're so sick.
Me and my other cousins, we took these shoes, we threw them. We took them off of him, and we made him go home with no shoes. Dawn, if I tell you, I mean, you ever smell a dead body after a couple of hours?
No,
It was worse
thankfully.
than that.
Oh my gosh.
It was horrible.
How are they sanitizing shoes in the bowling alleys
They
now?
have these sprays. They've always had
Here's
that.
my question. How do they finding sprays and we cannot even find Lysol?
Because they have a year's supply in the bowling business.
Why can't we find Lysol or anything around?
What are you talking about? Jody sent me pictures in the Publix down by where you live.
But then I mean,
by
by the
44
station I need to
by
head
Del
over there.
Rey. No, Deerfield. Wow, now I let the air out of the. By Deerfield, there's a bunch of wipes and sprays and
Where in Deerfield?
in Publix in Deerfield,
At the boat?
in military.
Near the radio station.
Actually, I'm wrong. It's in West Palm Beach, up towards.
She said she
Okeechobee.
checks out all the stores all the time.
No,
She
it's in
went to
Deerfield.
Target
It's in
last weekend and took a picture and
Took
sent us
pictures and
something.
sent. She says, I don't know what you guys are talking about. There's plenty. Because she's always in the freaking Publix all over the place.
I know.
If you go to Costco's they open at 8. At 8:05 to 8:07, they have 3 pallets of toilet paper. If you're lucky enough, you get one.
So
You gotta fight your way.
Walmart had paper towels. They were packed last week. Well, I can't say they were packed. The parking lot was packed. I don't know where all the people were in Walmart, but the parking lot was
And I didn't
packed.
tell you something. I don't like the quality of the toilet paper being distributed anymore. That single brand, 6,000 turns, I don't like that.
I can't tell you what I
Yeah,
did.
yeah. I know what you did. I know. Because I took a painting out of her car this morning to hang, and in
got
the
a
back
private-
of Dawn's car, there's a 6-pack of toilet paper. That must be like breaking in case of an emergency, right? And in this toilet paper, I started reading it. It is less than single ply. How can something be less than single ply? What, you spent 39 cents on this thing?
I got it at the dollar store.
It says less than single ply. Clearly in bold letters, this toilet paper
I
is
have
less
to tell you what
than
happened
single
though.
ply. And it warns you, may disintegrate upon use.
I have to tell you, yeah, I do. I have a lot of toilet paper in the trunk of my car
Why
and
is
extra
that?
napkins. Because I ordered a case of toilet paper here.
Yeah.
It's the only thing I could find at the time 6 weeks ago.
And it's in your car?
No, it's here. It's not so nice to my body.
Oh, so Dawn
I
has
let
the
the
secret
guy-
stash.
I have my secret.
I didn't tell you, I got some kind of rash going on.
I don't hear anyone else complaining
No,
about
I
the
went
toilet
home
paper.
and I called my doctor. I said, Doc, I'm rashing. He says, are you using that less than single ply? Yes. Oh, don't use
So I
that.
have a secret stash.
Now I have alcohol.
don't spray that on
I'm
yourself.
going to spray this out. I mean, I'm wondering, why does she have so much toilet paper in the backseat of her car?
I mean, I got 5 cases of water in the back.
You've got water in your car.
I got a maid in the back of my car. And I got a maid and my doctor and my accountant in the back of
I've
my
got
car.
a few jackets. I got some boxing gloves. You saw what it's like to put the paintings in my car yesterday. I had to move all of that stuff. I don't even use that stuff.
Why do you have? She has boxing gloves in them. But why do you have boxing gloves?
I
in the
used
car?
to take kickboxing. I've got a couple pairs
So
of
you
boxing
put
gloves.
boxing gloves on your feet?
No, on your hands. When I would go to the kickboxing studios, you needed your gloves. So I had keep them in my car. I have not been to kickboxing in a very long time.
Ha-
They're hysterical over
Have-
there.
They have like toilet paper. She has water and blankets. I have like a bow and arrow and an axe and a longboard.
You know, the three of you could survive
There's a bow
against.
and arrow and axe and a
If we had to have a
longboard.
nuclear attack, I want to hang out with you three.
Smart stuff, and I just have like stupid stuff.
You know what? I want to know what the guys have in their trunks.
I got nothing in my trunk.
You do have nothing because you took all the paintings out. There was nothing in
There's
there.
nothing in. There's never. My trunk always be clean. You know why? Because you got to get to the spare tire. In your world, you got to take out the toilet paper, all of your utilities. You guys have a junk drawer in your kitchen?
My car. Yeah.
Her car.
Your car is
is.
your junk drawer?
My center console.
It's gone from the kitchen to the car.
I can't believe you found the toilet paper. I had a hammer and a screwdriver
You
in
have
there
it in there.
yesterday. I brought it in today.
When
I
I put
think
the
I hoard.
painting in, it was there. When I took the painting out, the toilet paper came rolling out at me. I said, what the hell is this?
Yeah, I didn't like the toilet paper I brought for the studio, but I didn't want to tell anyone because I've got 60 rolls of it.
So let me understand.
Double R isn't complaining about it, by the way.
Yeah, but double R is a walking rash. Let me ask you a question. You go to the bathroom with your purse. Is that why you take it in? Because in there you have the secret stash? Is that what it is? That's what it is,
Did
isn't
you know,
it?
when I went to Israel more than a couple years ago, I brought toilet paper on the plane with me. They had little rolls of Charmin for my purse because, again, I didn't like the toilet paper on the airplane. My mother takes it to hotels. I thought I would never be like my mom. There you go, Mom.
So your
Apparently, I've
mom
now
walked around
turned
with
into my
Charmin
mom.
in her purse.
Yes.
Interesting. I always wondered
We should remember the game.
what's in your purse.
What is it? Let's make a deal. My mother, between a flask, what's in your bag? We were going to do a segment. Her flask, her toilet paper, her lipstick, all of the things.
We should do
What's
that.
in your car? What's in your trunk? That'd be a
But
better
I don't have
segment.
anything in my trunk. I don't even have a wallet anymore because all I carry is a debit card in my driver's
I did. I
license.
asked you the other day if you had $2, we had to pay back
said,
for the
"What's a-"
water.
I
and
said,
you
"What's
looked
a
at me and went,
dollar?"
seriously?
I don't even carry cash. You
You should
carry
always
money?
carry cash.
I don't carry cash.
Why?
Nothing? What if, God forbid, you need money?
For what? To give it to a mugger? What do I need money for?
You need a cup of coffee. You need.
Don't get it. I have coffee here. I take it home.
Going somewhere, then I carry cash.
You need. You're a girl, and you're not a girl though. You run out of things, and you got to go to 7-Eleven and get what you need.
I use my debit card.
You don't walk around with cash?
No, I don't even know what I have. You know when's the last time I saw a dollar bill? Was right here,
Oh my gosh.
which is now missing.
No, you had a few there.
It was a $2 bill.
Maybe they're in your mailbox.
Where they are, but they're no longer here. Nope. It was.
Looking because we spilled coffee. This cup actually.
You spill coffee?
They took the $6. Those belong to my grandkids. I had to send it to Jules. Goodness, Jules crying.
They're floating around here
It was
somewhere.
a $2 bill.
There were
There's
3 of them. That's a bill. That's a mask.
This is a bill. That's yours.
Actually, that one happens to be yours. That's after I cleaned it too.
Not it. Not
That's
it.
mine.
Dog mess.
This looks like you
My
threw
lip
up in this
gloss.
bag.
I'm telling
But
you.
why do you wear lipstick if you know you're gonna wear a mask?
That's even just weekend lip gloss. What are you gonna do?
Stop wearing the weekend lip gloss.
I know. It's a
And I
thing.
don't get it. Lip gloss in the day. Lip gloss
And everything
used to
goes
be,
right back there.
How come this color?
Freddie and I got more bills here.
Yeah, you can hold on to them over there. How come lip gloss has color? Lip gloss is supposed to be a glossy thing. Why does it have color? Why is it color? Yeah, her lip gloss, she said, it's all over the mask.
Like a light pink
Since when did that happen?
to match the color of your lips.
But it's lip gloss. It's like wax in the car doesn't have a color.
That's different.
Aren't you waxing your lips like a wax on the car? You're putting lip
Oh,
gloss?
you know what I saw actually? I want.
She's ignoring me. You know?
No, I saw something
No.
like that. It's you put this stuff on your lips and it stains it, and then you peel it off like wax. What?
I have that. I can bring it in.
What is that?
It's like a mask.
It's
It's
there's things in there's batteries in the mics.
But
Of
does
course,
it work?
Teddy has it. Apparently, you can do it for your eyebrows also.
I have it. It's
staining and eyebrow staining.
it's weird. It's like when you put Elmer's glue on your hand, you peel it off. It's the same thing kind of, but it has pigment on it and it tastes really terrible and you have to leave it on for like 20 minutes and you peel it off and your lips are that color all day.
And
you
what
can't
happens?
get it
Oh, it's
off.
like a lipstick thing? But
It's
it
a
doesn't
lip
rub
stain.
off on anything.
No.
That's what you need. You need lip
Well, I think that's why
peel.
people are coming out with the stains
I'll bring
because
it
of
in. You
it.
can try it. 'cause
Hold on a
it's
second. It does your
so weird.
eyebrows too. How the hell you get that out of your
I don't
hair?
have the one for my eyebrows.
I've seen it
but-
for your eyebrows also. Clearly another color you would
I
need.
want my color for the eyebrows because I clip my grays out, so I need color.
I'm
with my
imagining
eyebrow.
you with eyebrows.
Yeah. I have.
Freddie, can
I
I fill
have-
in your eyebrows?
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
We're gonna call
Bet.
Maria to
I have
come
my
thread
eyebrow
'em.
pencil with
Yes, I need somebody to thread him. What was it that Slick called himself yesterday?
What does Slick call himself?
He said, I asked him to wear a Speedo. And he says, no, I can't do that. I said, why?
A woolly mammoth.
Because he was a woolly mammoth. He was Mr. Mammoth. What's that? Yes, he was Mr. Mammoth. And I said, damn, Slick. But yeah, I need some trimming. I need trimming here. I need trimming here, and a few other places.
I wonder if you can thread your nose hairs. That would
No,
hurt.
you have to pull them.
No, you got to use
Chainsaw.
a chainsaw. Isn't there a thing that you can use like a trimmer?
Yeah, I have 3 of those.
Do you use
Small, medium, and large. I do. But you know, it's been a while.
it? You don't do it
It's been
every
a
day?
minute. No. You kidding? I do that every day. I'll be sneezing in here every 15 minutes.
Interesting. And there we digress on our morning show. So sorry,
Now, what would
everybody.
you do if a woman had nose hair hanging out? Would you tell her, excuse me, you have a little, I mean, how do you do that?
I don't think I've ever seen it.
You've never seen a woman with nose hair. Women don't have hair in your nose. You ever notice if you have hair in your nose? You gotta
Yes.
have hair in your nose. It's a filter.
Well, you put your makeup on, you would like see it in the mirror.
And how do you remove it?
Wash your face. I assume the same way you do.
You tweeze it out.
Yeah. You know you can wax it.
You tweeze your hair. Did you take care of the woolly mammoth? Did you take care of your situation? You worried to wear your Speedo on Friday?
Oh, we need to do that also. We need music for our singing author for tomorrow.
Okay.
We're gonna do
Oh, we
the
got a
Wool-
lot of things to
We're gonna
do.
do the woolly mammoth dance.
Get your book out to yesterday's list. Well, how are things in there going, Slick? Slick, I got a
Slick.
question for you.
Slick.
Slick, what's in your trunk? If you were deserted by yourself in a car, what's in your trunk?
I think it would be rum, pineapple, and
You have all that in your trunk now?
yeah, I just
Wait, we should have a party with what everyone has in their trunk.
Slick, the 3 paintings here stay up on this side.
Teddy, Slick has rum
The
and
3 on this
pineapple in
side,
his
the
car.
horses.
Slick,
I'm
what else
wondering,
is
where'd
in
you
your
get those? No, not
no,
all.
no. Slick, what else is in your
the
trunk?
3 here on this side stay up on 3.
All
There
of
were
them.
3
The
of
3
them.
horses stay. Slick, what else is in your trunk?
I have stuff for my car, so basically air pump,
An
Air
air
pump?
pump?
You have an air pump for your bicycle?
Jump cables?
jumper cables.
You have jumper cables? I don't have jumper cables.
You have to have jumper cables.
No, I usually ask somebody, can you help me have jumper cables? And they say, yeah. I says,
Oh
okay.
no, my car never came with jumper cables, so I had to buy jumper cables. But I had rum and pineapple in my trunk today.
Pineapple juice
And
or pineapple?
Pineapple juice.
Okay.
I didn't
Yeah,
and
he has a
also-
pineapple in his
Oh
trunk.
no, not.
Well, I'm thinking you may want to bring it into
He's
their
growing
collection.
pineapples
What
in
I
his
did
trunk.
last week had a couple mangoes in the back of my trunk because I love fermented mangoes before they like when they're green. Once they ferment in my car and I start eating them, so I get hungry in there.
In the day,
Yeah.
my nephew Frankie had his car. He had an SUV like yours, little one.
Uh-huh.
And so I borrowed it because I had to go on a date.
Excuse me? We have a commercial to do. We've
Oh,
had
hold
voiceovers
on,
and all
hold
kinds
on,
of
hold-
things.
Hold on, we're doing a show here. What are you doing? And I had this car, right? And I borrow his car. And I hear all this jingle jangle in the back. Now he was about your age at the time I borrowed his car. So I go to the back of the car. He has all sorts of games and stuff back there. He has negligees. He has handcuffs.
Frankie?
Handcuffs.
Handcuffs. He has lights in the back. I hit a button, it lit up like a Christmas tree in there.
Oh yeah.
He had a baby mattress back there.
baby matches.
My nephew Frankie. So the next day, I brought him the keys, and I said, "Yo, bro, can we talk?" He says, "Yeah." What is happening in the back of your car? He says, "Oh, that's my office." Your office. So I'm looking at Slick, and it reminds because Frankie told me, "Don't go back there; it's danger zone."
When's Frankie
It
coming
kind of
down?
is.
He had a bag of condoms that were in 27 different flavors and colors.
He wants to be
You ever heard of that?
prepared. I heard of colors and flavor. I never heard of anybody leaving them in their trunk.
No, he
though.
had them in a bag.
They have
So
them
he
in-
says, he calls me Theo. He says, "Theo, you want some?" I'll never forget that. I said, I'm going to put water in them and throw them at you. I mean, it was amazing, some of the stuff you can put in the back seat of your car.
You can have a lot. I used to live in my car. I didn't really live in my car, but I felt like I
Rum and
lived in my car.
pineapple juice. First of all, you don't have rum in your car.
I do. I just put rum in the.
No, you don't have rum in your car.
What?
He's just fooling around. He doesn't have rum in his car. Yeah, I'm going to teach you a couple of tricks. You don't have rum in your car. You never have an open container in your car.
He never said it was open.
It was never open.
Oh, it was closed. Oh, you
Yeah,
have
it
a
was
closed?
closed.
Oh, that's fine.
Who said it was open?
Man,
You
with
got a
him.
sick head.
With him, who
You're
knows?
Assuming that it was open.
With him, who knows?
Oh,
I just
my
looking out for
goodness,
him.
that's all I
guys,
can
I'm so
tell
sorry.
you.
He's looking out for
I
you.
love when he says to you, you're outrageous. What's happening on Slick Speaks today? You have a guest coming in?
I have a guest coming in. He is an artist, recording artist from Coral Springs. His name is Andre. He basically is like a singer.
What kind of music?
Slinger rap.
Rap.
So like new wave. I wouldn't think you would.
I don't even know what that means.
But I will play a sample of his songs if you of one of his songs that he has an album coming out soon. If you want to listen to it, it's a
Absolutely.
nice song.
All right, so
Is
it's
it-
coming up at
And the
10:30.
dancing officer may like it too. I'm
Oh,
just,
that would
I'm
be
just
interesting.
assuming because like.
Well, she
it is
says
a
if
nice,
you were a
like, club
Speedo,
song.
she'll dance anything you want her
I
to dance.
bet.
That could be interesting. We're going to let Slick pick the music for her then.
I mean,
Yeah,
I'll
you
try
seem to
see,
understand
but
her.
my
You
music is
seem to
very,
understand Amy.
NBA and
My music is very alternative, so I don't know if her. Like,
What the hell does that mean?
She's a
New
little
wave,
alternative.
alternative. What does alternative mean in music?
My music is not of the norm, you know. Like,
Oh, you listen to Abby Normal
different.
music.
Abby Normal. Oh, not Abby Normal. No.
Wait. Okay, you guys. We need to
for you.
end the
2
show
points
because
over
there are
there.
so many things
Hold
going
on.
on in there that are wrong.
Yes.
That unless someone takes care
No,
of
I told them to take it all down.
no, they've taken the wrong things down.
Correct.
Okay, so they'll put the right things back up.
They may have.
All right, take it easy. Slick, just tell them to stop for a second.
Ready?
All right,
yeah.
guys, you can
yeah.
stop.
I'm watching things go that aren't supposed to be going.
Hey, fellas.
Guys, you can stop.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Guys.
We're going to end the show on a
And
high
on that
note.
and on that note, on a high note, tune into Slick Speaks at 10:30. Let's see what he's got going on. We've got Fuego at 11:30. We had a lot of things happen. We are here for a full day.
Yes.
We've got Marnie show tonight at 7:30.
Yes.
At 7 and at 7:30 we've got the 2-minute warning. We're here all day. And tomorrow we celebrate our 4-year anniversary, which feels like 40, I know, but you know what?
I want to see the certificate there because I don't believe you.
The marriage certificate of what we do. You got it. Have a great morning, everyone. Stay safe, stay kind, respect each other.
Don't hit that button yet. I am going to leave you with the wise wisdom words of the day. Confucius said,
No.
if you go to sleep with itchy butt, you're
Don't
going
have
to wake
toilet
up with
paper.
a stinky finger. Don't be late.
Bye-bye.
Well, that's about it for today. Even though the show is over, the Brooklyn Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun every day from 12 to 2. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddie S will bring more good cheer next time. You can follow the Brooklyn Cafe on Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe TV to rewatch every minute of the show. Well, see you next time.
In the cold and sleepless nights, I wait for you to bring me back to life. In my electric eyes, it doesn't mean that time can pick in every single breath. I want to unfreeze my heart and fly away. That's why I wanna save her. Ooh, your moons and craters. Open up my eyes, waterfalls of ice, sweeping me away like an avalanche. Helpless as I fall, the words can't say it all, sweeping me away like an avalanche, like an avalanche. I listen for a sound, waiting deep inside my maze of sweeping thrills and colors. Just a ray of light bathing me